Getting everything prepped and ready and going for lunch this afternoon off of the Lumalus Boulevard. That's what this property looks like. That's for sale. I know that there's a fence line over there between the two buildings, okay? That needs no explanation, right? But this is education. Come here if you need to do anything with schooling or education. Interesting sidewalk, creative. Well, it's not a sidewalk, it's a pathway to the house. That was interesting. Downstairs is the postal service. This is the Santa Elena branch. Lumber store, Palma lumber store in Santa Elena. The George Price Highway is right there. You have to make a if you're coming from Esperanza, you make a right hand turn. If you're coming from Santa Elena downtown area, San Ignacio, you make a right turn right there at Three Flags. Flags is flying right over there. That's the office right there. Just go right there and make your purchase or payment. So this is the backside of the Santa Elena Elementary School. This school compound used to be next to the Hawksworth Bridge in Santa Elena, San Ignacio. So roughly between 25 to about 30 years ago, this was all pasture and bush. We used to come back here and hunt and play. So my last video I did hiking up in that area. So this area here where my finger is kind of blotting out, that's Santiago or Santa Cruz area. Then on this side here on the hill is Hillview. I'm learning the different subdivision within the twin tongue of Santa Elena, San Ignacio. So this is a barber shop right here. If you stay on this path and you go all the way down, the Santa Elena Cemetery is there. Obey the rules and regulations. Use the stop sign, complete stop. Okay, so I just found out that this is Bishop Martin Street, and that's the Santa Elena stadium right there. And then this right here is Orchid Street, and it goes all the way out to where you see that building right there, that back of that grocery store. It ends there, and then on the opposite side of that grocery store, that's the George Price Highway. So I'm at the corner of Bishop Martin and Orchid in Santa Elena. For your cabinet needs, see where my finger is blotting out all the way down there? That's a woodwork shop down there. I'm not that motivated to walk all the way down there. Here you have another corner store. Gentlemen with the weed whips, they're landscaping crew. You hire them and they cut your yard. Most of the yard cutting is done with weed whip. The weed whip is economically viable. When you use the lawnmower, you gotta do it a little bit more frequently. And there you have it, the Santa Elena Stadium. It's a cute fence. There you have it. I might have to come check them out and try them out. So I made it down here. So the woodwork shop is right here, this corner lot. Now I don't know how to get in, as the last few times I tried to, I just go up to the gate right over here and then just say morning, hello, or good afternoon. Maybe they'll post a phone number or information how to get in contact with. I made the walk down here because Right there, there's a welding and mechanic shop right there. So I had an actual reason why to come down here. That's the Santa Elena cemetery right there. Give you a close-up of coming on to the cemetery. Over here there's another woodwork shop. And if you continue going in this direction right here, there's a woodwork shop somewhere over here on the Lumalus Boulevard as well. And a few bars. The Catholic Church has a monastery back there, and before this was a cemetery. I do believe that this land might have belonged to the monastery. Mount Carmel High School used to have retreats there for its senior graduating class. Used to come and spend a weekend there, or do a 4-day weekend there before you graduated with your classmates and teachers. I don't know if Mount Carmel still do that. Man, I love mangoes. I'm able to get some this year. It looks like that woodwork shop is not a woodwork shop anymore, so I have to pick that back. Okay, you have a watering hole here, so you got a restaurant and bar. You could come and check them out. Okay, I just got schooled and confirmed. So right now this area is New Era, Santa Elena. And then I have to hike back over there and then give you what that section is called over there, because it's a totally different section. This truck reminds me of when I was in Texas. The guy that taught me how to build cabinet owned a truck just like that. So that area with the monastery and the road is down there. I'll have to hike down there. So currently I'm hiking towards the direction of the Santa Elena bridge that connects the twin town of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. And this right here, this junction right here, is known as Trapeze Subdivision. Ooh, that's pretty cool. That's snazzy. Wow, impressive. So if you take this road, it leads you to the Santa Elena New Bridge, and this is the Trapeze Subdivision, and it goes across the Lumalus Highway and all the way down until the road dead ends. This coconut palm has a ladder to it. Being neighborly. The bananas over there. Gotta get the flag. But if you go on all the way down here That's the entrance to the Santa Elena Elementary School. I've been on this section here within the last 4 years. This section, I've been in this section over 23 years until today. Ticket, boot. This is teenage year soccer field / football field. This is where we used to play football when we were young. And that right there can get furnitures, and that's a woodwork shop. This is a Taylor woodwork shop, cabinet shop. This is the back side. This is where they mill up timber. This is where you come and you place your order for whatever you want or you need. Right over there is the entry point. Now I'm entering the old area of Santa Elena and exiting new area of Santa Elena. So I do believe they have equipment rental here as well, but you can get furnitures and stuff as well here. This used to be the entry point, or it still is, for the stadium. But I came here for this. And that's the store right there, furniture store. And the George Price Highway is right there. You will take if you're coming from Esperanza and beyond, you'll take a left, no, a right off of there. If you're coming from the other direction, you'll take a right from San Ignacio area. This is the old Seventh-day Adventist church. And that used to be an elementary school for the Seventh-day Adventist church. They outgrew that. I remember it being Tony's River Adventure and Tours. So you used to hire him to do river tours, or you'd rent his canoes from him. And I think it's this property right here that he lives at. We have another location here in Santa Elena. So I just found out that Santa Cruz Subdivision extend itself from Over here you have Santa Cristo Rey Road, and it goes all the way down to Three Flags. So it's a huge subdivision. Walked all the way over here because of this kitchen. Used to get food here. And the food is delicious, by the way. And that's the Santa Elena Elementary School. And the gate is right over there. For your excavation purposes, check them out. George Price Highway is right over there. They're racking it right now to get a straight line, a ridge line. There's another little corner store right here. So here they use bush sticks to support the decking or the pad or the frame so that they can pour the slab. Looking for a hotel by the name of Touch of Class. Okay, found the hotel right here. That's the Santa Elena Elementary School. Just a recap how the size of this tree, and the bigger they are, the more they consume carbon dioxide. Plant a tree. Students, so it seems like this make a run to Cristo Rey. And then it has for charter. Okay, was unable to get information about the charter service for the bus. They live right here and it's Mr. Grant. If you need to charter bus company, you just have to come here and check them out. Famous umbrella tree, Hammond Street. But right here. This is another cabinet shop here in Santa Elena. Put trash in its rightful place. Plant more than one trees. Famous watch repair guy, Mr. Errol, was there. Lives there, not anymore. R.I.P. sir. I've eaten here. Highly recommend it. ATMs are over there. 24-hour service at night. Just come check that out when the open sign is on. This is the car service. You can get your car washed and clean. Radiator service. That's the office over there. So when you're doing your tags, you need to come here. It's from Blackman to Benke and all the surrounding villages. Now you know. It's that building right there. You have to check in at the booth too. You can check them out for tint, I am assuming, and car products. So the owner says tint and car apparel. You can come in and check him out. That's Mr. Frankie Woodwork Shop. Creole owned, by the way, but I'm not so sure if they are still operational. Have to take it later, sorry. This elementary school got moved to Hillview. Where? I don't know. I'll do more research. Just found out. I know back in the day, this was the spot to come play basketball and have five-a-side football pickup games. A lot of the guys that are my age and older now, they used to hang out right there in this corner, that culvert right there. Come get your reading on, come get your swirl on, come get your education on. Santa Elena Library. Santa Elena branch. It is the Santa Elena Library branch. There's a little corner store here. I was walking and trying to come through here to inform. This is the library as a landmark. You come back here and you can get your saw, like your chainsaw, chain resharpened, and your hand saw and saw blades sharpened here, and other blades. On this street you just have to come and be Lloyd and try to figure out which house it is, because I can't find where the guy lives and I don't remember which one. But it's either this house or that house there, not sure. Just ask question and then you'll get information. Get your car, motorcycle washed right there. That's a government building, so like for voting and registration, ID and stuff like that for voting, check them out. Alright, for I guess school supplies, come check them out. and other home furnishing, I'm assuming. I haven't been in there in a long time, 3 years. The drugstore over there, check them out. Every time I need information about medication and stuff, and I go in there and I ask questions, they're super helpful. And then there's a restaurant right next door. And then for those that are planning to open any type of companies or factories, you have to come right here, register your business so you can hire employees and stuff. Social Security. And for your water, I think you can pay your electric bill there, but I'm not 100% sure. But you pay your water bill right here in Santa Elena. That's a Santa Elena branch. If you have any pipes or stuff broken in your neighborhood, you just come down here and check them out, or you call it in. Impressive. It's rare to find loading docks in Belize where the trucks don't block traffic. I'm impressed with this one right here. So most construction companies and architects, they don't factor in like loading and unloading of products when you're dealing with large quantities of material. So it's rare to find that. So this is the second oldest distributors of groceries and products for cooking in Santa Elena. Unfortunately, it's not operational anymore. But they start off, his dad started off at the same time as Victor Galvez. I used to come and get supplies from my dad corner store when I was a kid back in the day. So you can go down here, go towards the Hammock Wooden Bridge, and just before you go across the wooden hammock bridge, Tony's canoe service rental is going to be on the left. That's the famous Mr. Pandy. So you just go down there to the left to get to Tony's river tours and canoe rental in Santa Elena. And he's been, okay, so Tony River Tours and David River Tours would be around between, let's say, about 20 to about 30 plus years, creating opportunity and selling memories to the traveling world. So this is the old Santa Elena Elementary. Just the building, not anymore. So now the school got transferred to the new area in Santa Elena Subdivision. I'll go up and see if I can find out information of what type of school or what is the buildings being used for currently. Their bike racks. So it's St. Ignatius High School now. It's no affiliate with the branch in Belize City, and they took the name after the Catholic Church. There you have the famous Rodriguez barbecue stand. They have rooms, radio station there, a restaurant, and a few other business. Check them out as well. Future building from the small entrepreneur business investment group. That's the future building right there. That's the famous Hawksworth Bridge, 1949, built by the British military, British Army Corps of Engineers, that connects the twin tongue of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. I heard Mr. Boyton barbecue is tasty as well. I heard that Mr. Boyton barbecue is very delicious that it can give the Rodriguez boys a run for their money. I haven't had the privilege and chance and opportunity to try it as yet, but I will come back and try some possibly tomorrow. The name says it all. You don't see that too often, and it's operational as well. See the water truck, flag them down. They refill your water jugs as well. Meat shop right downstairs. Guess this was their old location and they upgraded. Looking good, looking good. No, it's perfect. You don't need to explain it. You don't need to explain. They will know when they come through. The sausage look like it's properly cooked as well, guys. Come check them out. Okay, so they have weekend sale. You would basically say 4 weekends of each month. Come on and check them out. Men's apparel, women's apparel as well. They have men apparel, but a limited selection. That will be a future endeavor, but it's primarily women apparels. Okay. And these are establishments and business in the twin town of Santa Elena and San Ignacio. You're in the area, stop by, check them out. Support local. Check them out. in Santa Elena. Tire repair shop, check him out. It's been a while since I've visited there. I've been here, I believe. Because a few of these places have it where you can go out there and do birding on their property. They have birding trails and swim holes as well. This is on the Cristo Rey Road, heading to the Maya Mountains. That's the Ministry of Work over there. Now I love this spot right here. The food is amazing, delicious, great experience. Or just bikes?
Just bikes.
Okay.
Wash and repair.
They wash bicycles and repair them.
Motorcycles.
Yeah. Motorcycles, the young man said. Apparels and parts for motorcycles and stuff. Check them out. They're having a happy hour Friday. Is that a business? I'm new to this road. This is the first time I'm actually hiking on this road. So we're both experiencing this adventure together. Respect, Kingman. Thank you. Have a great day. I think this is the old fire station pad. That's foreign construction right there. Just by looking at that, I can tell from my experience abroad. When I was a teenager, none of this stuff was around. It's wild to see it now. This was just a gully right here. Now there's a house there. And that's the first firehouse ever built in Santa Elena, in the twin tongue of Santa Elena. The mailbox too. Look like they have a doorbell as well on the outside. That's Maida's over there somewhere. And then Hody's. All that is San Ignacio. That's the old Santa Elena down there. Alright, 5% on battery. Hiking through a little pathway right here. Hello. Ministry of Works, cage for the horse racing track. Santa Elena have one. I think it's donated to the twin tongue of Santa Elena and San Ignacio now by the family that owned the property and the track. Once the owner passed away, he bequeathed it to the community of San Ignacio and Santa Elena. Thank you for that. I was all the way up there. Sometimes it's good to go via truck, motorbike, bicycle, and sometimes it's great going by foot, because that was a great experience. Come here to this spot before. Go to Kingman, go to, sorry. Still chop with machete here. George Price is down there. I'm not so sure where this is, but this is maybe Santa Cruz. I don't know the name of the street over there. Clever. San Ignacio in the backdrop. Maya prints.